Hello Keyforgers, welcome back, and I've got someone else to help me, and that person is...
Hello, I'm Ben.
Ben, and his screen name is going to be...
Alright, Boulderman 2010.
Boulderman 2010. So what we're going to do today is just go back to some of the earlier sets, and we're going to have a look at some decks, and then we're going to do some actual live playing, which is something that I didn't get to do last time due to COVID and many other restrictions. So we have two starter sets. We have an Age of Ascension and a Worlds Collide. If you're asking Ben, it's set 2 and set 3.
Yep, never call them by name.
Ben gets confused. Well, everyone else gets confused. Ben
just makes it easier.
So, which one do you want to start with?
I'd say 2.
Okay, so starting out with Age of Ascension, which is set 2.
Go in order.
And we'll give you a quick look at what's in the box. We are going to use everything that's in the box, so the playmats and the tokens, just so that we can show you that you don't need to go and buy fancy tokens or a load of playmats to be able to enjoy a game of Keyforge.
Exactly. And these starter sets are actually quite cheap at the moment, so if you're thinking of starting it, what did you say? These were £6 in some places?
£6 I managed to find these. This was from Magic Madhouse, I believe. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go and buy through them. But you got a rule sheet, which is kind of a quick start guide on how to play Keyforge. It's a pretty simple game, and with this being set 2, there are a couple of mechanics that you won't see, such as Ward and the Tide. Yeah. But when we get to Worlds Collide, you will see Ward, and when we play some Dark Tidings, you'll see the Tide. There are 2 playmats. This one is Sir Marrow, and it's got quite nice positions for where you keep your cards. Very easy to learn. And there's your battle line there, and your artifacts just behind your battle line. And I believe the other one is Mars, isn't it? But,
no,
or is it?
It's not Shadows. No, it's. I'm just trying to remember what it is.
It is Mars.
Oh, it is Mars. Yes.
I can't remember the name of the card, but
it escapes me now.
Is it on the back of the box?
It might be.
Yeah, it might be on the back of the box. Got tokens here, so we're going to be using these today. Lots of stun tokens that are actually blue.
I was going to say they used to be yellow.
We may confuse them with ward tokens. We'll see how we go. We've got 2 decks here, sealed. Some future or later starter sets have no boxes or no covers in. It doesn't mean you've got a repackaged starter set. It's just, I can't remember if it was Worlds Collide or Mass Mutation. They didn't have the boxes.
I think it was Mass Mutation.
And that's it. There's nothing hidden in there. Nice little bit of artwork. I think on the back here, yes, it's called a Yixel something. There's a damage counter over it.
A mouthful of consonants. Yeah. That's what it is. Like every other Mars card.
If we get one in the deck, we'll show you. So we've got 2 decks here. I will do the gentleman thing. Which deck would you like, Ben?
This one's closer to me.
Okay, I'm going to take this one. What we'll do is we'll open them up, go through the cards, and then we'll start playing the game. Okay, so this is the deck. Let's get into it. Which way up is the...
I always used to open it from the other way.
Really?
Yeah.
Always pull them from the bottom. Okay, here we go. Can't really do a nice reveal. We know there's Sanctum there, if you can see that. I think that's Brobnar.
I'm seeing... that's Logos.
Logos.
I thought it was Diz for a minute.
Okay, no. Y. Andersen, the Fleet Protector.
Nice name.
With a person in a large skirt, 2 sides for hands, and really cool shoulder pads.
I've always liked the back art on the decks.
Toast for a face? Looks like a toast.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll do a close-up once the deck's opened. There's a closer look at that Archon card for you. I think we'll pull the bottom card out. That's the deck list. Turn over. We're starting out with Sanctum. We have Prince Derek Unifier, 4 power, 1 armor. Play, gain 3 amber if you control creatures from 3 different houses. And is that damage at the top of the card?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no. Potion of Invulnerability is an artifact. You get an amber when you play it. Omni ability, sacrifice Potion of Invulnerability. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. Hadroth's Wall is an artifact. Each friendly flank creature gets +2 power. Brobnar Ambassador, 1 power with elusive. Fight Reap, you may play or use a Brobnar card this turn. The Grey Rider, 2 power deploy. Play Fight Reap, you may ready and fight with a neighbouring creature. Shield of Justice is an action. You get an amber when you play it. Play. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. Protect the Weak is an upgrade. Amber when you play it. This creature gets +1 armor and gains Taunt. Maruk the Marked, 5 power, 1 armor. After Maruk the Mark prevents damage with its armour, capture 1 for each damage is prevented.
That'll go well with the...
Protect the weak there. Yeah.
Well, no, also the Hedonist... Is it Hedonist Wall?
That's power.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Blinding Light is an action. You can add when you play it. Play, choose a house, stun each creature of that house. Obeyed the Grim, 4 power, 1 armour. Play, capture 3. Reap, discard 1 amber from Obeyed the Grim. A Bond, the Armour Smith. Is that how you say that?
I think so.
Yeah. 3 power. Other friendly creatures get +1 armour. That helps the
There you
other
go, that goes.
Action, for the remainder of the turn, other friendly creatures get +1 armour. Lion Bertream, 4 power, 1 armour will deploy. Its neighbours get +2 power. On to Logos, starting out with a Neutron Shark. 1 power, play, fight, reap, destroy an enemy creature or artifact and a friendly creature or artifact. Discard the top card of your deck. If that card is not a Logos card, you trigger this effect again.
I was wrecked by one of those once with a reassembling automaton. It was like, oh, there goes my board.
Entropic Swirl is an action. Play, choose a creature. For each trait that creature has, deal it 2 damage and gain 1 amber. Dizania, you better not be archiving in your deck. 4 power, play, your opponent discards each of their archived cards. You gain 1 amber for each card discarded this way. Eureka is an action. You get an amber when you play it. Alpha, so it must be the first card you play on your turn. Gain 2 amber and archive 2 random cards from your hand. Poke is an action. Amber when you play it. Play, deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. If it destroys that creature, draw a card. Pip Pip. 2 power, after an enemy creature reaps, stun it. A second Pip Pip.
Ooh.
Hex Beyond, 2 power, destroyed. Archive it and the top card of your deck. Helper Bot, 1 power. Play, you may play 1 non-Logos card this turn. A second Helper Bot. Finite Rupture is an alpha. Must be the first card you play. Play, each player gains amber equal to the amber in their pool. Archimedes, 2 power with elusive. Each of its neighbours gains destroyed. Archive this creature. And finally on to Brobnar. We're starting out with Lava Ball. It's an action. Play, deal 4 damage to a creature with 2 damage splash. Sound the Horns is an action. You get an amber when you play it. Play, discard cards from the top of your deck until you either discard a Brobnar creature or run out of cards. If you discarded a Brobnar creature this way, put it into your hand. Ogopogo, 6 power. When it attacks and destroys a creature, I can deal 2 damage to another creature. Tremor is an action. Play, stun a creature and each of its neighbours. Pound is an action. You get an amber when you play it. Deal 2 damage to a creature with 1 damage splash. A second Pound. Lollop the Titanic. 11 power. It deals no damage when attacked. Groggins, 8 power. When Groggins is used to fight, it can only attack flank creatures. Gengar Chieftain, 5 power. Play, you may ready and fight with a neighbouring creature. Fozzle, not too sure on that one. 5 power. Reap, if an enemy creature has been destroyed this turn, gain 1 amber. Druminal, 6 power. Play, fight, reap. Return a friendly giant creature to your hand. And Coward's End is an action. Play, destroy each undamaged creature, gain 3 chains. I think you're in trouble.
Yeah, there's a Ganganort in there.
Yeah. Okay, so that's my deck. And we will just go over to Ben's deck.
Right, okay. Let's see what I got. Hopefully, something that can get rid of a board. Okay, oh, by the way. Interesting. Let's see. Gravgum, Spawn of Sinkhorn. It's not a bad name.
Is that Sanctum, Logos and Brobnar?
It's also the same houses.
Is it the same houses?
It's the same
Okay.
houses. And we've got some sort of owl with tentacles on the card art with flame coming out the top.
I think it looks like a turtle shell.
It looks a lot more like a turtle, yeah. Cool, let's see what we got.
Alright.
Right, okay, let's get rid of the Archon at the bottom and see what we got. We've got Mother Northrel. It's elusive. Reap, move 1 amber from a friendly creature to your pool. Radiant Truth. It's an amber when you play it. Play stun each creature not on a flank. Gorm of Om. It's an Omni artifact. destroy or Gorm of Om and another artifact. Barrister Joya, each enemy creature can't reap. Take hostages, it's an amber. For the remainder of the turn, each time a friendly creature fights, it captures one. Sir Marrows, after an opponent reaps, put the amber on Sir Marrows so he captures it. Golden Aura is an action. Choose a creature, fully heal that chosen creature. For the remainder of the turn, the chosen creature is considered to be in House Sanctum and cannot be dealt damage. Another Golden Aura. Blinding Light, choose a house, stun each creature of that house. It's an amber when you play it. Orbade the Grim, he's a play capture 3 and a reap to discard one of the amber on him. Another Orbade the Grim. Abond the Armorsmith, each unfriendly creature gets +1, and an action for the remainder of the turn, other friendly creatures gain +1 armor. Moving on to Logos, we've got Sloppy Lab Work, discard a card and archive a card. Seismo Entangler, choose a house. During your opponent's next turn, creatures of that chosen house can't reap. ZYX Researcher, archive the top card of your deck or the top card of your discard pile. Another ZYX Researcher. Wild Wormhole, play the top card of your deck. Another Wild Wormhole. Titan Mechanic, while Titan Mechanic is on a flank, each key costs -1 amber. Standardized Testing, destroy each creature with the lowest power and each creature with the highest power. Another Standardized Testing. Poke, deal 1 damage to each enemy creature. If this damage destroys that creature, draw a card. Cutthroat Research, steal 2 if your opponent has 8 or more amber. Another Cutthroat Research. Moving on to Brobnar, we have Take That Smarty Pants. Steal 2 steal 2 from your opponent if there are 3 or more Logos cards in play. Flamelake Shaman, deal 2 damage to a creature when you play it. Blood Money, place 2 amber from the common supply on an enemy creature. Tremor, stun a creature and each of its neighbours. Another Tremor. Into the Fray, for the remainder of the turn, a friendly Brobnar creature gains fight and ready this creature. Groke, fight, your opponent loses 1. First Blood, it's an alpha, deal 2 damage to each friendly Brobnar creature. You may divide this damage among any number of creatures. We have Drummernaut, which is a return a friendly giant creature to your hand. Coward's End, destroy each undamaged creature, gain 3 chains. A 1-2 punch, stun an enemy creature. If that creature is already stunned, destroy it instead. And finish up, we have another 1-2 punch.
Okay, you got a lot of duplicates in that deck.
Yeah.
Having a lot. Okay.
Doesn't look too bad.
So let's set the playmats up and let's have a game.
Cool.
So here we are. We've set up with these 2 playmats. It looks okay on camera for us now. We are very uncomfortable as we've had to sit on the floor to try and get the camera in the right position.
Yeah.
But we're going to play. We'll shuffle the decks. We'll set our keys out here. And we're just going to decide who goes first with a dice roll.
Yes. Odds or evens?
Odds, please.
That is a 4.
That was a terrible roll, by the way.
Would you like me to re-roll it?
No.
Okay, I'll go first then.
Yeah. Okay, just so I can claim. So you get 7 cards, I get 6.
Yeah.
When we do the other set, we're going to play with our own playmats because it'd be a lot easier to organise.
And they won't move as much.
No.
Now you get a chance to mulligan.
I'm good.
I also think I'm good.
Okay.
Right, it's me to go first. I'm going to play Wild Wormhole. I'm going to get 1 amber.
Goes on your Archon card if we're playing this way, sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
We're trying to remember that old setup.
Yes. And for that, I'm going to play the top card of my deck, which is First Blood, so another amber. And it's an alpha, which it doesn't really work. It's the second card.
I believe it gets discarded.
Yes, that's fine. Wouldn't have worked anyway. And it's over to you.
Okay. You don't need to draw a card, do you?
No, I do not.
Okay. I'm going to go with Logos. We'll play Pip Pip. Archimedes. And a Helper Bot, which allows me to play 1 non-Logos card. and I'll play a Hadros Wall, which is on screen there. And that will be the end of my turn. I'll ready up. So my flank creatures have +2 power. And I draw 4 cards. I didn't get any amber from playing 4 cards. That's disgusting.
I'm going to play Sanctum. I'm going to play Radiant Truth, which is 1 amber. Stun each enemy creature not on a flank, so I'll stun your Archimedes.
Okay.
I'm going to play Gorm of Om, which is an artifact to Omni, sacrifice Gorm of Om and destroy an artifact. I'm going to play Sir Marrows. Every time you reap, he captures the amber you would have got.
Okay, okay.
That is the end of my turn.
That's all you can do. I'm quite happy. I'm going to go Sanctum.
You don't sound too sure.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'll play Blinding Light, which gets me an amber.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll stun each Sanctum creature.
Righto.
I will play Obey the Grim.
So you capture all 3 of my amber.
All 3 of your amber. And I will put Protect the Weak. Give him +1 armor and taunt. So I'll just put him up there a little bit. So I get the amber. And how far can you see on my battle line? We'll play. This here is Lion Bertram. I can deploy it. Neighbours get +2 power. So I'm actually going to put it here. And then I've got to ready up.
Okay, I'm going to play Brobnar.
Dropped it 1, 2.
I'm going to play Groke.
3.
He's a fight. Your opponent loses an amber. I'm going to play Blood Money. Place 2 amber from the common supply on an enemy creature. I'm going to put that on Pip Pip.
Pip Pip, okay.
And then I'm going to activate or use the Omni action for Gorm of Om to sacrifice it and destroy your...
Destroy my wall.
The wall, yeah.
Okay.
And then I am going to end my turn.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Right. I'm going to go Logos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play Entropic Swell. Choose a creature. For each trait that creature has, deal it 2 damage and gain 1 amber. So I'll do it to Sir Maris. He's got 2 traits, so he takes 4 damage and I get 2 amber.
2 damage because of his 2 armor.
Yeah. And then I'll put my cards down so I'll try and pick them up now. There we go. Now I'm going to Reap with Helper Bot. It's game 1. I'll unstun Archimedes. And I'll Reap with Pip Pip. And then I'll play Neutron Shark.
Ooh.
And destroy an enemy creature or artifact and a friendly creature or artifact. So I will destroy... to be fair, I reaped twice, so Sir Maros would have got the amber.
He should have taken the amber, yeah.
I'll destroy Sir Maros.
To get the amber back?
To get the amber back, yeah. And I'll destroy my Helper Bot, which actually, when destroyed, it goes into my archives. Because...
Yes, Archimedes.
Yeah. So archives there. And I draw a top card of my deck. If that card is not a Logos card, I've got to do this again. It's Shield of Justice, so it's not a Logos card, so I'll destroy your Groke.
Yep.
And I'll destroy my Neutron Shark.
Clever.
And that is the end of my turn. I end on check, and I will ready up. Draw 2 cards. Keep putting the deck down. Can't pick it up off the floor.
I'm going to play Logos.
Okay.
I'm going to play Cutthroat Research for an amber. Steal 2 if your opponent has 8 or more, which you don't.
No.
I'm going to play Seismo Entangler, which is an artifact. When I action it, choose a house during your opponent's next turn. Creatures of that house can't reap. And then I'm going to play Standardized Testing. Destroy each creature with the lowest power and each creature with the highest power.
Okay, so the lowest power is Pip,
so I get 2.
so you get your 2 back there.
And then
The highest power is actually Orbade because he's got Lion. Pip was here, so he actually gets archived because he was next to Archived, so he goes in there. Okay, so you get 3 from there, and then discard pile.
Which puts me on check, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Well, I'll forge.
Yep.
Blue.
Blue it is.
Can I take you off check? No. Okay. Sanctum.
Mm-hmm.
Potion of Invulnerability for an amber.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play the Grey Rider. I'm going to play it here, so it gets the power, even though it's got deploy. I may ready and fight with a neighbouring creature. Can't fight, so it reaps.
Okay.
And I will play Prince Derek Unifier. I don't control creatures from 3 houses, so I don't get his play effects, which would have been awesome. But I haven't seen a Brobnar creature yet, so yep, that's the end of my go.
This should be ready.
Yep.
Right, my go.
Yeah, I've got to draw up. You forge.
I forge for 6 amber. 2,
Alright,
4,
it's 1/1.
6.
Found a squeaky floorboard.
Yep. There's a few of them. I'll forge yellow.
Alright, just be different.
I'm going to play Brobnar. I will play Tremor to stun stun a creature and each of its neighbours. I'm going to go with the Lion.
Lion Bertram, Archimedes, and the Grey Rider, all stunned.
I'm going to play Flamewick Shaman and do the 2 damage to the Grey Rider. I know it's got 4 power, but... And then I'll play Into the Fray just to get rid of it. For the end of the turn, a friendly Brobnar creature gains fight, ready the creature. It's not ready, but I'm going to ready it for the end of my turn.
Right, okay. So
I finished my turn. Sorry, I should have said that a lot better than I did.
Right, I'm on 2, you're on nothing, yeah?
Yes.
So I've got Logos.
Mm-hmm.
I'll Binate Rupture turn 1. So double both amber pools. You don't have any, so I get another 2. I'll play Hexapon. And I'll give your Flamewake Shaman a little poke. So gain 1 amber.
1 damage.
1 damage. If it destroys it, draw a card. It doesn't destroy it. And then I will remove the stun there. And that's me. I finish on 5.
I'm going to play Sanctum. I'll play Blinding Light, get 1 amber.
Oh no.
Choose a house, stun each creature of that house. Let's go with Logos.
Okay, my whole board's blooming stunned almost.
Yep. I'll play my own Orbade. Capture 3 of yours.
Okay. It's going to be fun.
Then I'm going to play Golden Aura. Choose a creature. I'll choose Flamewick Shaman. Fully heal that creature. For the remainder of the turn, the chosen creature is considered to be House Sanctum and cannot be dealt damage. So I'm going to use it to fight into your Lion, which... Actually, no, I'm going to fight the Grey Rider.
I was going to say, you wouldn't kill the Lion.
No, I won't kill the Lion.
No, you take the Grey Rider out there.
I'll take the Grey Rider out just to stop you from using it. And that will be the end of my Sanctum turn.
Okay, so I'm now on 3, which is annoying. Three, 4, 5. Brobnar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Stun a creature and each of its neighbours.
I wonder what you're going to pick.
Let me think about that one. Right, let's deal 2 damage to a creature with 1 damage splash. So I'll deal 2 to Orbade, and it puts 1 on Flame Wake, so it's 1 on each.
So it's 1 on each, yeah?
Yeah. I gain an amber. Then I'm going to play Lava Ball. Deal 4 damage to a creature with 2 damage splash. So I'll deal the 4 to Obey, which will kill it.
Yep.
And then Flame Wake takes another 2.
Flame Wake takes another 2?
Yeah, because it's got 2 splash. Then I'll play Lollop, the Titanic, big guy.
Lollop.
And discard Coward's End because I have board control and that's a terrible card.
Yeah.
So check on 6. Your go. Oh man, do you know what I've done?
What?
Forgot about my archives.
Well, I'm going to play Logos and start making an archive.
Okay.
ZYX Researcher. Archive the top card of your deck or the top card of your discard pile. I'm going to archive Orbe. And then I'm going to play another ZYX Researcher, and I think I'm going to choose to... Do I want the Golden Aura? I might take the Golden Aura back. And that's the end of my turn. Sadly, I can't get you off check.
Ooh, you didn't want to use your artifact.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Let's use that to stop you from reaping with Sanctum, hopefully.
Okay.
5 to 6 cards in my hand.
Okay, so I forge, because I've got 6.
Sadly.
There are no increased key costs there. So what did you forge? Yellow. I'm going to do red.
Oof. Never forge red.
Forge red. Right, I'm going to choose Logos. They're ready, by the way.
They are ready, yes.
And I was waiting for you to archive, because I had a specific card in my deck,
Oh, I
remember?
forgot about Daznia.
Here's Dazania.
Dazania, sorry.
So you can discard each of your archived cards, and I gain 1 for each one you discarded. So that's 2. Yeah. And I will remove the stun from these 2. And actually, that is my go. So I'm done. You'll go. And I draw 1.
I'm going to play Brobnar and use a card I don't think has ever worked for me, which is take that Smarty Pants. 1 amber, steal 2 from your opponent if they have 3 or more Logos cards in play, which you do.
I do. I've only got 2 to steal though.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
I can only steal 2.
Oh, is it? Okay, 2.
I just want to... Flamewick Shaman is
Stunned.
stunned. I'm going to unstun Flamewick Shaman.
Did you forget about that when you chose Brobnar?
No. It was more that I had another card, which I may as well play at Drummond. She's not a giant. I'm going to play 1-2 punch, and I'm going to hit the lion. So it's stun an enemy creature. If that creature is already stunned, destroy it instead. So let's get rid of the lion.
Okay, it's next to Archimedes, so it gets archived.
Can I instead do that first? Actually, doesn't matter. I'll play another 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
I won't stop. I wouldn't have stopped it anyway. I will hit. Let's stun Lollop, I think. It's quite big.
Luckily, I haven't got a flex in my deck. That's a lot of amber.
Yeah. That and Flamewick Shaman was stunned at the beginning of the turn,
You
so
ready to
I
stun.
will ready everything up and end my turn on 6.
Okay, so you're on check.
Yep.
So also this deck doesn't have much control. I'll go to Logos.
Mhm.
I'll play Eureka, which is an alpha card, so I gain 1 amber. And then gain 2 amber and archive 2 random cards from my hand.
Mhm.
So
Discard 2 random cards.
no, archive.
Archive 2 random cards. Okay. Let's go with this one and this one.
Okay, so you don't know what gets archived, do you? It's random.
It's a random card.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You get to know, obviously. Yeah.
And then I will reap. So I'll reap 3 times.
3
So
times.
puts me on 6. End my go, your go.
I forge my second key.
You do.
And I believe that's a game because I
That's a
can't.
game, you can't do
I
it.
can't stop you.
Did you?
I have got nothing. I've got that.
I keep forgetting to take my archives. I should have taken it because I had the 2 Logos
Yeah.
cards in last time.
This deck doesn't have much. I've got. You couldn't reap, but that's about it. I needed my other Orbade.
I was going to have a bit of a Brobnar turn with Ogo,
Yeah.
Fossil and Drummond next. So, but no,
Quite good decks to start off against each other. Really, they're quite.
not too bad. Should we scan them and see what they were?
You can do, yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that.